to the hotel. It's almost 2 miles. I could be hanging around waiting for the truck from the hotel to bring some people or to pick up some people, or I can walk. I can walk a little bit to have a look how people live here. And from what I have been told is basically everyone depends for their living on the national park. They either work for the park as employees, or they have some homestays, as they call it here, offering tourists a low-cost accommodation. Also, they work as the boat drivers, so boat captains, whatever it's called. And there is no farming really. They just grow bananas for their own use and some small stuff, but really not for any market or anything. So everything, especially for the tourists, is delivered here, and all things being favorable, it takes about 2 days to get by boat here from Miri, which is a 20-minute flight from here or something like that, 20-30 minutes. And it takes 2 days by boat, and everything is delivered by boat. The building material, motorcycles, cars. There are no roads really. I mean, you see that I'm walking on the road, but that's just basically in the village and in the vicinity of the village, nothing else. The park guide told me that last year they had 20,000 visitors to the park, and I think there are 6 flights daily in and out, with the capacity that the local airline, Malaysian airline, uses is 54 passengers per plane. But of course, on those planes are not only tourists but also locals when they need to go to Miri, which is a major city on the coast, for whatever business or some serious medical stuff and so on. St. Philip's Roman Catholic Church, Mulu. Well, of course, the Catholic missionaries put their claws into indigenous people here for the glory of God, as they say. Sunday Mass service, 9 a.m. So it looks like the priest is commuting. If they have a service only on Sunday, that would be a super easy life for a priest to be local here. And judged by the last several days, it looks like the morning is kind of drier, not many showers, but in the afternoon we may get some rain. Surau Al-Hidayah, Mulu. Based on the picture, it looks like it's a mosque. Masjid. Yep. So the Catholics have competition here. Interesting fact, about this area is that malaria is quite rare here because there are not so many mosquitoes, and the reason being is that bats like mosquitoes and there are millions of bats here, so that's a nature's way of controlling mosquito population. Jora homestay, so affordable accommodation if you go to the Mulu National Park. Cafe is closed because it's afternoon and it's open for business only for breakfast until 10 or something like that. But I managed to buy the soda over there. It looks like locals use the rivers as a means of transportation here a lot. This is a good sign. Mulu Marriott Resort and Spa to the right, and Mulu Airport, where I will be going tomorrow, is to the left. Okay, so I made it home. That looks inviting, doesn't it? So this is the way to my home of yesterday and today. And this is my whole sweet home, away from the real home. And I left the lights off when I was leaving, so it means the housekeeping went in. Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. Not funny. Okay, I have maybe one more card with me. Okay, so let's try this baby. Yeah, I think the difference was that I took the card that belonged to housekeeping. TV on. Let's shut it down. Where is the remote control? Where is the remote control? They turned it on some Muslim religion discussion, even though it says Bank Islam. I have no clue what that is, but I am getting eager to find the TV remote. Not here. Not here. Of course not here. Where on earth? Oh. I think I didn't pass the IQ test. Of course it was under the TV. Okay, goodbye, sir. But that guy on TV is really persistent. I pushed the red button and he shut up for a minute. Okay, one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll have to find the cable and unplug it. This is Miri Airport on Borneo in Malaysia. And I will be hopefully flying out of here today. It's far from Saturn because of the weather. My inbound flight several days ago was cancelled, so I had to wait one more day to get here. So let's see if I can fly out today. If not, it would complicate my life because I have a connecting flight in Miri later this afternoon. My flight was delayed due to technical problems till 12:25. Arrival hall empty. No one's arriving, unfortunately. And this is my room for tonight. Actually, I stayed in the same hotel, resort or resort and spa, Marriott Resort and Spa in Mulu, close to the national park on Borneo. And the room is pretty good. Everything just as you would expect for something that costs like $170 something. There should be some little treasures, fridge, coffee, tea and such. Here we have this, really nice, and we can continue with our tour. Here we have a safe for all your valuables, 2 bathrobes, ironing board, and a crown jewel, the balcony, with a fantastic view of the jungle. And it's raining, of course. That's the reason why I'm here today again, because I spent half a day at the airport and all 4 incoming and all 4 outgoing flights were cancelled, so I didn't have a chance to get out of here. So hopefully it will not be a groundhog day tomorrow. Really small airport at Mulu, just an airstrip with 4 flights a day, 4 flights incoming and all of them outgoing usually. That is if the weather cooperates. Yesterday it did not, so no flight came in, nothing landed and nothing took off. So I think this will be it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Take care. Goodbye.